Hello YouTube, this is just another guy talking about stuff. I'm visiting jolly old England, and I thought I'd review some foods that you can find over here that you might not see in America. My mother-in-law knows I like spicy food, so she picked me up this hot sauce called Bullseye Kentucky Habanero with whiskey. You might have heard of the Bullseye brand. We do have it in the States, but apparently it's pretty popular over here, or at least it's stocked in a lot of grocery stores. You probably best know the Bullseye brand from Burger King. They used to use their barbecue sauce on their burgers. I think they stopped. I think they use their own barbecue sauce now. But I do remember it being advertised as their barbecue burgers, especially their Western Whopper, and also they had a Western burger with like an onion ring on it, I remember. So that's where you may have heard the brand before. But apparently their hot sauces are, like I said, they're stocked in a lot of grocery stores in the UK. So we're gonna try one of those today. So here's the Kentucky Habanero with whiskey. You can see it's rated by them 3 out of 4 flames. I did look up the Scoville content. It was 275,000 Scoville units. For comparison, the hottest jalapeno gets around like 8,000. And the Carolina Reaper, which you've seen me eat the hot chip, and of course my last video where I ate the hot pepper, they range around, I think, like 1.5 million Scoville units. Obviously not as hot as that's gonna be, but a pretty good kick to it should have. So let's jump right into this. So you can take a look at the bottle here. Here's the bullseye with the bull with one eye. You might recognize that logo. The bottle says here, for those in search of firepower, fruity habanero chili cooked up with a dash of whiskey packs the heat. So I guess their 3 ratings are mild, medium, hot, and extra hot. So this would range in the hot category. I think they do have a Carolina Reaper sauce, which is probably the extra hot. So let's jump right into this. Why waste time talking about nothing when I can taste the food, because that's what you're here for, right? Open the bottle up. Take a whiff. Actually smells pretty good. You can definitely smell that fruitiness that they're talking about. That habanero flavor, which is pretty distinct. It's like that peppery, fruity flavor, I guess you can call it. I really don't know how else to describe it. Not really smelling the whiskey as such, but I guess it's a good thing. You really don't want it to smell to whiskey when you're eating hot sauce. That might be a little off-putting. Now, before I try the sauce, of course, leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, leave your thoughts in the comments, do all those YouTube things. Ring that little bell icon, let you know when I'm post new videos. Again, I hope you've been enjoying this content. So here we go. I do like that smell, actually. I was a little worried, to be honest with you. But that smells pretty good. All right, it's a little liquidy. It's not a very thick hot sauce. Again, you can see that here. Get that on the camera. It's a very liquidy hot sauce, which isn't bad. I mean, most hot sauces are kind of like that, not really thick and creamy, but almost like a Tabasco viscosity. I do like that smell. It smells pretty good. Okay, I got my tortilla chips here. Ooh, almost spilled it. All right, and here we go. Get a good amount on that chip there. A little pepper flakes in there, little habanero flakes in there. That's all right. First thought, first impression. Not a lot of flavor to it. You can get a little peppery in there. It's a little bit of a kick, not really crazy. But yeah, I really didn't get a lot of flavor out of that, I'm not gonna lie. You kind of taste just kind of like peppery, nothing really to it. Like I said, it's kind of liquidy, so maybe let me try to maybe get a little bit more on a chip here. Again, not very super spicy. The back when it runs down the back of your throat, you do get a little bit of that tingle, but Nothing that's gonna knock your socks off. I wouldn't really call this hot. I would call this maybe like a medium. It's not bad. I just don't, there's not much flavor to it, to be honest with you. It's not something, if you like a hot sauce that doesn't really, like, that you really can't tell you're eating hot sauce, I guess, but you just want like a little kick to it. It wouldn't be bad, but not really for me. I'm not gonna give this hot sauce a very good rating. It says it's made with whiskey. Can't really tell. I'm a whiskey fan. I don't drink it neat, but I don't drink much alcohol neat. It's just not my style. I know a lot of people out there do, but I'm not really getting any whiskey flavor out of it. Honestly, I'm not really getting much flavor out of it. It's, like I said, if you like a little kick to your food, maybe a little bit of spice, and you don't like a lot of hot sauce flavor. Like, I'm not a big fan of Tabasco sauce, to be honest. I think the flavor kind of overpowers things. So I'm not a big fan when it comes to that. I tend to stay away from the Tabasco sauce. It's just that peppery kind of overpowers the food flavor. I mean, it's not something I enjoy. I guess if you don't want a lot of peppery flavor to it, but you do want that little kick, but not too bad of a kick. England really isn't known for their spicy food. I will say that. Some people here might disagree with that. In my experience, the few times that I've been here, their spicy, what they call spicy, really isn't that spicy. Like, I've gotten taco seasoning over here, and it basically tastes like barbecue. There's not a lot of kick to it at all. Keep trying to eat this, see if I can get a different impression out of it. But yeah, it's just, there's really not much to it. Like I said, I really wouldn't recommend it unless, you do like a little bit of a kick, but don't want the peppers to overpower your food, the peppery flavors to overpower it. Like I said, the little flavor that does have isn't bad. I really do like habanero. The habanero pepper is great because it's got a lot of heat and it does have a nice little fruity flavor to it. I don't know if it's just maybe I'm used to really spicy foods. It just doesn't have the spice that I thought it would. Like I said, I looked it up and it says it has, 275,000 Scoville units. Can't really tell. Can't really taste that. Doesn't taste much more hotter than a jalapeno to me, to be honest. If you're worried about the whiskey taste, I wouldn't worry about that at all because I don't really taste the whiskey in it at all. Like I said, it's not disgusting. I'm not turning it away, right? I keep eating it. I keep hoping that I'm gonna get something different maybe. Starting to get a little bit of a sweat down the back of my neck, but I've been munching on these chips for a few minutes now, so that's kind of to be expected. Yeah, nothing's really changing. It's like I said, I don't know what else to say. It's got a little bit of heat, not as much flavor as I would like to see. If you go back and watch my reviews of Rams Valley hot sauces, those were some really good hot sauces. This isn't cutting it, sorry. So I'm gonna just go ahead and say, avoid this. There's better hot sauces out there. Wouldn't recommend. Which is kind of a shame because their barbecue sauce I remember actually being really good. I did like their barbecue sauce a lot. They did a good job with that. Maybe some of their hot sauces are better. If you've tried them, let me know in the comments what you think. But this Kentucky Habanero with whiskey just isn't cutting it. Not very good. So like I said, do not recommend. Try one more. Like I said, I'm not turning it away. I'm not throwing it out, but wouldn't recommend buying it. Yeah, wish there was a little bit more kick. Wish there was a little bit more flavor to it. It's just not. It's not coming through. So again, I hope you like this video. Leave a like. Leave your thoughts in the comments. Let me know if you tried it. I would love to hear your opinion. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you haven't heard, I'm putting a challenge out there when I finally reach 100 subscribers. I am doing the Buffalo Wild Wings challenge. Kind of excited for that. I've heard that's a pretty spicy endeavor. But yeah, thanks for watching. Until next time, witty, sign off, catchphrase.